Hi, Tiger fans. I'm Dave Matter with Mizzou Athletics, and we are here today with Mizzou volleyball coach and the 2023 SEC Volleyball Coach of the Year, Dawn Sullivan. First of all, congratulations on that honor. We found out about that over the weekend. Just what did it mean to get that award in your first season here at Mizzou?
Yeah, I just feel blessed. I have such a wonderful staff and support staff and team, and I mean, you don't get that award by yourself, not by any means family. And it's just really over the years, it was, I don't know, just brought joy to my heart to see how many people reached out, just former teammates, former players that I've coached, and just how blessed they felt to be part of my life and to celebrate that moment with me. And so, no, wonderful support staff and my team, and very honored.
And you weren't alone. Your team was recognized with a whole bunch of postseason awards too. And I know it's all about the team and where things are going and everything this weekend that we'll get to. But to see your players recognized too, what did that mean to you as their head coach?
Yeah, so much joy. I mean, it makes my heart just happy just seeing, in Maya, Libero of the Year. I mean, it was so well deserved, and the effort she continues to put forward and how disciplined she is every day. I mean, incredible to be recognized that way. And then Jordan, I mean, she's just been so consistent for us. And she's from Mizzou. She's from Missouri, and it means a lot that way. And then Sierra coming in as a freshman, tearing it up. And so pretty blessed. But again, they would tell you the exact same thing. They can't do it without their teammates and just the support and how close they are. It's an incredible group.
Mm-hmm. So you go into Selection Sunday feeling pretty good about your chances, but you just never know. You see your name pop up. Didn't have a very long wait at all. It was
thank goodness.
Second game
Thank goodness.
Shown on the bracket. But what are the emotions like now? You've had a couple days to process it. We're going to Lincoln, Nebraska to play Delaware in the first round. And just how do you feel about where the program is right now?
Honestly, I saw the name pop up, and I just saw the team jump up and just smile and scream and hug and cry, and just so many emotions. And I think this group has worked so hard really since summer to now, and really has sacrificed things, but also just continue to give to each other. And so for me, it was just really made me happy to see how much joy was in their hearts, and their hard work has come through, and some's been produced from that. And so, yeah, it was just an incredible moment.
Yeah. We're coming up almost on the 1-year anniversary of you accepting this job, coming on board here at Mizzou. You probably haven't had a whole lot of time to reflect, but a lot has happened in that year. When you sit back and kind of process everything that's happened this year, putting this team together, and then the season you went through, what kind of comes to mind?
I'm just thankful. I think thankful for obviously my athletic director Desiree. I mean, she's phenomenal in what she does and the support she gives to women athletics and to me myself. It's just pretty blessed that way. My staff, I will say, I can't say enough great things about them. I feel so blessed they're part of my life and to help build this program. They've been right there in it every single day and 24/7 is what I'll say. And yeah, and that team is really special. We went out to find some individuals that could really, well, even in the spring, they set a really good foundation. The group that was here, they knew what they wanted to achieve, and so they set that foundation. This is the culture we want to be. And then when we brought those other individuals, it was quite a few. They just kind of took it and ran with it, and they were tight from day one. They were doing like Taco Tuesday. I mean, I was so impressed. Taco Tuesday and just pool days, and they're just a really tight group. And so I think as I reflect back, I just feel really blessed to have so many wonderful people. And it's always been about the people in my life, and Mizzou is a great place to do that at.
Yeah. When we visited back early in the fall, right as the season got started, you were so excited about being part of this atmosphere at the Hearn Center because you obviously, as a student athlete at Kansas State, you experienced one side of the tradition and the history and the environment here. And now you got to experience it as a coach and on the right side of things. What was that year like to have the support? The attendance figures were way up this year, and what was it like to experience that?
I mean, Mizzou fans, holy cow is what I'll say. I mean, just so impressive just how they continue to show up. And first off, just so much work by our staff behind the scenes that a lot of people don't get recognized. I just appreciate every single one of them. And then the fans, I mean, it is a special place. You walk into Hearns and you could just feel the energy. It is magical. And the heart of Hearns, it's so true. You walk in there and it just feels really, really special, but they continue to show up, and even more at the end, and so just feel very blessed.
Now this team won 17 games during the regular season. We know all the progress, the turnaround that took place. When the season began, What kind of goals and expectations did you put forward? Was making the NCAA tournament in year one, was this realistic for you?
You know, for me, it's always important for us just to establish the culture. You know, what are we going to be about? How do we show up every single day? And I think that was, this group can take things and run with them really fast. And so feel really thankful that this group is just going to grab a hold of it. They'll be very vulnerable with each other and share. And so we're able to establish that culture very fast. You know, for me, yeah, I want to jump always. I want to jump from wherever I was to the middle. And so I think in this conference, it's a tough conference. And as soon as you get to that middle pack, you're putting yourself in contender to go to the NCAA. And so, yes, I will say, I mean, this is very, very much what we wanted to do, what we set out to do. Very thankful we were able to achieve that. But even more so that we were able to continue to keep the culture and this foundation really strong of who we're about. And we're about people. Always about people. Can I serve their hearts a little better? And you know, as you do that and as you get to know them and relationships are built, then you can win some championships.
A lot of young volleyball fans are probably going to be watching this tournament because the high visibility that women's volleyball has gotten at the collegiate level. If some young future Tigers are maybe watching Missouri play this weekend, what's your message to them? What do they need to know to learn about what Mizzou volleyball is all about?
Yeah. You know, this team, they are about loving the game. They're about family and they're about grit. And I think they do that to a high, high level. And we represent the state of Missouri. And when we do that, we walk in the gym every day, we're going to let it rip. And so come be a part of us. You know, we want to let it rip every day. And for us, that's being relentless, intentional, positive, and just really being learners. And I think when you take a step back and you're like, yeah, I'm going to let it rip today, what does that feel like? It's like, okay, let's go. And that's what this team is about and what we'll always be about, and want people to really, when they see us on the court, just like, yeah, that's Mizzou volleyball.
Well, Mizzou volleyball takes the court Friday, 4:30, Lincoln, Nebraska, against Delaware in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Dawn, it's been a pleasure to watch your program this season, and can't wait to see what's in store for not just the future, but this weekend and at the highest level of the sport.
Yeah, we're fired up. We're ready to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.